One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Charlotte's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the 49ers brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air, it's Harrell. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's take just a minute and talk about Charlotte. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
He wants to throw it again. He's got it. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Gets the back moving. Throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle. It's McGee. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So Tulane's offense will take the field for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Makes the grab. It's McGowan. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. And the 49ers are in the hurry up. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. The 49ers are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Tulane. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barnes. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Got him behind the line. It's Preston. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll try to sneak it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the kick is good. And, guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. This quarterback part of their running game. Makes it past the marker. The 49ers are stopped, but not before getting the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw at Terrell. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The hand to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease. It's Barnes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Pocket breaking down. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Pulls it in, it's Nicholas. Gets it to the 37, clock stops to move the chains. And the 49ers moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Finds his man. It's Olsen. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Nicholas. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Olsen. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Just enough time to get off one more snap. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely center cut. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you?
The 49ers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. First down, 10 yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything,
it's picked off, and that's number 10. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on third down. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Never a doubt. And they go back on top.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Charlotte. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself, in for 6.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Looking to pass. It's Harrell. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Pulls and fires complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws to the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Field goal is good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense already made the long field goal. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Handoff to the single back. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Got a man. At the 35, he's got room. They couldn't knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on first down. Here's the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And the 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The 49ers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Lets it fly. He's got an open man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
And that is a backbreaker for the offense because you're driving right now to win this football game, but instead you turn it over, and there's enough time on the clock now for the opponent to march the field and win this game.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Harrell. Catch in the middle, it's Olsen. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try to get outside. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Timeout called by the defense. 29 seconds to go. And the 49ers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. On the move. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Mason. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Caught near the sticks. It's McGowan. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Niners! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team